Good day, my lovelies, and welcome along to lesson 346. Today, the peace of love or the peace of God envelops me, and I forget all things except God's love. Really beautiful lesson to be allowing ourselves to sink into. So we'll take a moment and gently close our eyes down. Some sacred seconds. Some time to be present to our breath. Become present to the number 5. Become present to the number 4. Breathing in deeply here. And a long, slow exhale out. Become present to the number 3. Breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out slowly, feel all your muscles relax. Breathe in deeply to the number 2. And finally, a long, deep breath at number 1 as you reach your alpha state. Completely settled in your seat now. Perhaps tucking your chin and bowing your head. And surrendering your whole self to love. Consciously opening your mind and opening your heart. Welcoming joy and fun, abundance. Welcoming the encounters that you'll have on this day. Welcoming this encounter. And recognizing the holiness of all your experiences. Knowing that each and every one of them is an opportunity, a classroom, a space to be, where you get to go closer and closer to the love that you are, where things become healed and revealed. And then releasing this prayer and saying thank you. I was visiting a friend recently, and she introduced me to the welcoming prayer. I don't know if any of you have ever come across it, but it's a really beautiful prayer where you invite in and acknowledge all the feelings that you're having. So you center yourself, you sit down, you get grounded, just as we've just done. And then see if there are any upsets, any worries, anything that's bothering you. We might as well just sort of do it now, short version of it. And it's not about the story, so we get into the feeling. What's the feeling I'm having in relation to this circumstance? And then we say welcome. We welcome all the feelings, the emotions, whatever is going on for us, we welcome it all in. We welcome the Holy Spirit, our internal teacher. And in this welcome space, we let go of our desire for security, affection, and control. And we let go of whatever it is that's showing up for us. And we say those words, I let go of my desire for security, affection, and control. It's really interesting because these are the type of things we start to seek outside ourselves. And when we do this welcoming practice, we come right in to ourselves and we meet the divine spirit within us. So we let go of a need for anything outside of us to create security, to bring us affection or control. It doesn't mean we can't enjoy security and affection. It's the need piece. and we let go of what is. So we let go of whatever it is that's showing up for us. And you can sit with this for a while and, practice it more frequently. I just did it for the first time in the last couple of days. So I'm only getting used to it myself, but there's something in me that has a big fat yes to this. There's something about it that really resonates. It reminds me of other practices I've done, but it's very simple. And the lesson today, the peace of God, or just peace. Today, peace envelops me, and I forget all things except love. My source, I wake today with miracles, correcting my perception of all things. And so begins the day I share with you as I share eternity. For time has stepped aside today, and I do not seek the things of time. And so I will not look on them. What I seek today transcends all laws of time and things perceived in time. I would forget all things except your love. So we can let everything else fall away. And that means we've got to really trust love, trust the divine, trust our source. I would abide in you and know no laws except your law of love. And I would find the peace which you created for your child, forgetting all the foolish toys I made as I behold your glory and my own. And, where it says there, I would forget all things except your love, that reminds me of in the welcoming prayer, I let go of my desire for security, affection, and control, because these are the kind of toys we play with. These are the distractions. These are the things that we think we need, but actually we don't once we're leaning into love. And when the evening comes today, we will remember nothing but the peace of God. For we will learn today that peace is ours when we forget all things except God's love. So all you need to do is center every minute of every day, every hour, all time around love, and you can't go wrong. So you're centering yourself in God, centering yourself in love, trusting this process. But, as I've said before, try it out. Try centering yourself. Try truly surrendering. Try letting love lead the way and see what happens. Be curious. So gently close your eyes down and I'll leave you in your meditation, but let's just close the eyes down together. And take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Find your center. Settle in your center. Welcome anything that's showing up for you right now. Welcome anything that's happening in your life. What we're welcoming is not the stories, but the feelings. They're all welcome. Anything that's there that's other than love, bring it in and welcome it. Welcome your divine, your internal teacher, your Holy Spirit to come and meet you here. Recognizing that today the peace of God envelops you. And then we're going to release all things except God's love. So we let go of our desire for security, affection, and control. And we let go of what is blocking us, what is holding us back. We just release it. Letting go of judgment. And just come back now to being with the breath. Rested in love. Allowing that peace to envelop you.